Oh man, my ninjas. I'm sorry for that intro.
Oh no, that's good.
Oh shit, my ninjas. How are y'all?
I'm good now.
How y'all doing, man?
Oh, pretty good. Can't complain.
How you doing, Bobby? How's your weekend?
I'm good.
You all moved in?
One more run, I should be good.
One more. It's been like a week, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's been too hot to move, man.
You right.
I gotta take that shit in stride.
No, yeah, I feel you, dog.
Right.
Moving sucks.
Pace myself.
Yeah, moving is the worst.
Word.
I feel you.
Hesh, how you doing, man?
Oh, pretty good, man. Can't complain.
Good to hear,
Hey,
man.
living life.
Yeah, it's good. Great to hear, man.
How about you?
I've been all right. I was on vacation that whole last week, so
word?
I was getting myself together, getting my zen right,
Focus on your chakras.
focusing on my chakras, getting my chi together. Bitches try to, convince me, oh, the moon is in Gatorade and shit.
Yeah, and it's in Roboflavor right now?
Yeah, all that shit, all like the fucking moon driving escalator. Some shit they try to tell you, something with the moon, with your wavelengths and your chakras and all that bullshit.
Get some mercury sneezing and shit.
Yeah. Had a good week. I got a lot of shit done that I wanted to get done that I can't get done because I got a full-time job. But it was cool. Find out that I'll never understand women.
Oh no,
Women are just.
You was trying?
I was trying for a little bit.
I respect the effort.
Cause my homegirl, right, we was having a conversation, and she said that she's been celibate for a year. I'm like, all right, cool. We was having that conversation. Okay, so when's the last time you had sex? A month ago.
What?
Nigga. All right, no, you're right. No.
I was like,
so wait, what kind of sex?
That's not like vaginal
okay.
penetration.
All right, you ain't
so I'm like, that doesn't. That celibate doesn't mean that. It means you abstain from sex.
Yeah.
And her excuse was the nigga before that one fucked her up so bad that she was like on a sabbatical. She was like, oh, I'm gonna save myself, for the right one. Whoever I deem the right one.
Here we go.
I'm gonna give it up to him. And then she met some guy.
This Highlander ass nigga.
Yeah, she met some guy. No, matter of fact, she knew this guy. It was like they had been friends for a while. This is my good friend, all right? Then I guess all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just started coming on to her. And then I guess, she thought like, oh, he might be the one, or this might be a relationship that'll last. Gave it to him. It was basically like a one night stand. And she was like, oh, now I'm celibate again, but I'm involved God this time. So now it has to be I'm gonna get myself right with God, and God is not gonna allow anyone to penetrate my vagina. I'm like, that's just a mindset, right? That's right. God isn't really here to block dicks.
Just stop fucking garbage niggas.
I know, right?
Yo,
that's it. Just stop fucking garbage niggas.
Thing
and you know
with
the
women.
And you know the nigga garbage when you meet him. You already know.
Right, I know.
Women,
but he's just cool, so you want to fuck him.
Women have all these protective things they do with their vaginas, but they don't know how to detect trash niggas.
No,
they don't ask
before
questions.
the fact.
That's the problem. That's the problem. I really believe they can. They just let all the other shit outweigh the fact that that she know that he just not shit, and
but then,
everything else he telling you, showing you is gonna prove to you.
Well,
like,
what they do, they give their game plan before the nigga fucks them. They give their whole game plan. Oh, I just want a guy to act like this, and then they like, oh,
yeah, and then he
shakes her ass like
he does this.
Give her what she want.
Morph. he just becomes that. Morph.
I want to see that again.
So he just becomes that, and then all of a sudden you fuck him, and then it's like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to hurt you. I wasn't looking for all that. Then it's like, all right, so now you blocking the blessing for the next man. Now she talking about she want to wait till marriage. Now,
that's not happening.
Bobby
know how that go.
Now I'm not really confident as to
her ability.
I'm just saying, if I was to meet a woman and she was like, I'm not having sex until marriage, I don't know, me as a man, attracted to women, more than likely attracted to you. I don't know how long I can abstain from sex until marriage.
Nope.
I don't think I can.
Nope.
Personally.
Yeah, that's also weird because you kind of want to know that works. With y'all, like the chemistry shit working before y'all get married. You marry some bitch and you fuck her and be like, oh no, this is garbage.
That's the whole thing. Like, you walk down the aisle, the party was dope, the wedding was dope, and then you get back to the hotel room and it's trash.
And it's like, oh
man.
Now I'm stuck with this. Like, can I get an annulment like tomorrow?
Yeah, give me a mulligan.
Gotta get this Britney Spears out. Get this annulment in like 2 days.
Crazy. And then this one girl I was talking to, she said she thought I was gay for a second. I was like, where did you get that notion from? So yeah, it's a whole story. Like I've been trying to figure out women for the longest, right? Now women, I like at a certain point, women don't want to be respected, and I'm gonna explain, right?
Yeah.
So met this woman, right? We was talking for a little bit, you know. We got to like first base or whatever, but then like I was sleeping in her bed. I guess at that point she expected me to try something. Now I didn't know this girl this long, so I wasn't just going, oh, I'm in the bed, I'm about to go for it, right? So we stopped talking, and then we picked the conversation back up. She was like, yeah, I stopped talking to you because I thought you was gay. Because I had you in my bed and you ain't try nothing. And I'm thinking like, yo, I only know you had like 2 weeks at this point, right? So me being like chivalrous, I'm a grown man. I have 2 kids. It's safe to say I'm not scared of pussy, right?
Yeah.
So she thought I was just supposed to jump a bones, try something, slip a finger, pull it out under the covers and just go for something.
You know,
And to me, it just threw me for a loop. I was like, ain't not one part of me gay.
I am offended.
I wanted to fuck it just to prove a point. Like, but, you know, whatever. What you gonna say, Bobby?
Yeah, I know. I'm curious.
now I was just say, like, I don't know why females do this. They play this game where they don't want to tell you what they want, that you're supposed to just figure it out.
You're supposed to figure it out, and then if I was to try something, she wasn't ready. It was like, just cause you in my bed doesn't mean that. Well, what the? I don't.
Yeah, that's the fucking alternative. Is like, okay, well, but then what if you did try to do something like, oh, this nigga tried to fuck me?
Yeah,
I just grab my titty and shit. Like.
I had a chance to have a threesome, and I had 2 girls in my bed, but I ain't had no condom.
Yeah,
so I was kind of provoked with the same thing because
that's dangerous.
Yeah, Jesus made penicillin, dog.
Nah, I'm good, man. Nah, nigga.
I listen to the radio every day, and they say some shit about AIDS on it every day. And I'm a nigga that's into signs, so that's telling me, nigga, watch out for the HIV. Watch out for the AIDS. Full blown.
Yeah.
Watch out for the.
Watch out for the shit, the monster, nigga.
The T-Rectadactyl?
Yeah.
The T-Rectadactyl. You want to catch a T-Rectadactyl?
Yo, you don't want to catch the T-Rectadactyl. The T-virus.
The T-virus.
What's the beast to a dinosaur, nigga? Pterodactyl mixed with a T-Rex. T-Rectadactyl.
T-Rectadactyl.
Watch out for that.
Yo, what the fuck is a T-Rectadactyl?
Heavy.
That's when syphilis and AIDS get together.
I get syphilis and AIDS.
Yeah, I'm sure it's happened.
I'm sure it's happened, but
I don't even think you can take antibiotics after that shit.
Nah, you might as well just
go
fucking lay in a hole.
Hell yeah.
I mean, bleach.
Burn your dick off.
I mean, bleach cures most things, right? Just pour some bleach on it.
It cures life, nigga.
Pour some bleach on it. Just
oh, man. But I'm glad you didn't do that threesome to catch AIDS, man.
Oh, hell nah.
Yeah, sometimes you got.
But I had a shot. I took it. I just ain't had no protection.
YOLO, nigga. You only live once.
Yeah, that YOLO shit only work in like certain situations.
Nah, fuck that shit.
You can't YOLO life, man. But
why not?
Ain't you one of them girls that get around? Nope.
Nope. Yeah. Hell yeah, nigga.
What's the worst that can happen?
The worst.
Death.
Yeah.
We all die one day, nigga.
Dick on vacancy. That's what happened. Forever.
Your dick look like Braille after that. Right? You're looking at your shit. What did I do? It was nasty ass Tasha.
Look like a Nestle Crunch bar. She's the craziest.
Nigga, you don't want that shit. Autumn. Nigga, how you got blue waffle?
I know, right? You want your dick look like a sloppy Joe.
Heard that nigga Rayon, yo. Nigga got that T-virus, nigga. Nigga got that fucking T-Rectadactyl. So,
all right.
SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. First time listeners, I apologize. This is a Comic View anime podcast. We will get to some shit. But wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That's 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. Also, 3ninjaspodcast.com and at 3ninjaspodcast on Instagram and Twitter. Go check out the merch. It's there for you. Shout out to the 6 people that order something. I appreciate y'all. And all y'all motherfuckers that asked for all this shit and didn't buy shit, I'm watching y'all. I mean, I know pay periods come around and shit, but y'all asked for all this shit and then come time, 6 niggas. But all good though. Hesh Boogie.
Yeah.
It's been a long day, man. But what question we got,
It's been
man?
a long life. I can't fuck with y'all niggas. Y'all, I swear to God, I don't know why I do this to myself. This is crazy. You don't die, nigga.
I'm saying shit while I'm drinking.
I'm sorry. Oh shit. All right. So this question comes from Dion Simmons. Shout out to you. He submitted this question through the website, which you can do now.
3ninjaspodcast.com.
Yep. So you can do that.
Also sign up for our newsletter
Yes.
as well.
Please.
So you can get updates on new merch if we make it, because y'all niggas ain't buying the ones that we made right now.
Facts.
So it's all on y'all.
All right. So his message goes, "Sup, my ninjas. I've been listening since the full-blown episode. I apologize.
What an episode to come in on.
I apologize for that.
I think it was the title.
I don't know what it was, but and I love the show.
Why you guys get no hate off that? The fuck I get? All right.
Listen,
Nigga, you still mad about Redman? Nigga, happy.
They ain't mad about Redman.
Nigga, you said it.
I just hope the nigga in the movie so I can bust on them niggas. Oh, I'm rubbing it.
Continue that shit.
Never mind. I was gonna say something about full blown, but damn, I lost my place. And I love the show, as it's now part of my weekly ritual. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yes, I'm a Patreon and I brought merch. Thank you.
It's coming.
My question is, which Marvel hero or villain do you believe deserves a movie or series the most? P.S. Hesh, use Hydro Drunk. We love you. And we love hearing you in good spirits.
Shout out to Hesh Boogie.
Shit.
So what hero, and he said in specifically Marvel?
Yeah, he said Marvel.
All right, so what Marvel villain or hero would we like to see a movie or a series from?
Well, for me, obviously, even though they said they was working on it, but it crashed and burned, I definitely would like to see Gambit.
Oh, yeah.
Gambit, okay.
And I like Nightcrawler. I think Nightcrawler would be cool to see in his own film.
Mm-hmm. In his own film?
Yeah, I like Nightcrawler.
You think Nightcrawler could carry a whole film?
Oh, yeah, he's all, he's sad. And
I mean, because nobody loves him because he's fucking blue.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he could transport anywhere, but he can't change the color of his skin.
And then stab niggas in the throat. It'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool, but as a kid, when you get neglected and pushed around, it's like, how did you survive? I mean, it's a lot of heroes that I would like to see the backstory of, but I mostly want to see the villains. I want to see how they became so villainous and so evil, and just what drove them to be this power hungry person. Like,
so Doom, probably, right?
Yeah, Doom, Wilson Fisk.
Oh, Wilson Fisk.
Fucking Magneto. Like, I would love to see a Magneto. Like, I want to see in this Phase 4, because I don't think they announced all the movies that they have for Phase 4. I would like to see like a villain arc where it's like they go to a villain from, I guess, birth to where he is now in the MCU. It's like, how did he get these powers? Like, I mean, we kind of got it with Magneto. It's like, oh, yeah, concentration camp, Jewish, you got powers. Yeah. They secluded you. You grew up. They hate mutants. You're a mutant. You control all this metal. You control damn near everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, now you just want to free mutants and free them from this tyranny of just human hate. And I would love to see something like that. Doom, I would like to see,
I think we might get a little bit of that with Thanos, with the Eternals. So we might get some Thanos background stuff.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be like a subplot. I want it to be like he be the main story, and then the heroes is like the subplot where it's like, oh, they're in the background somewhere. I want to see how Magneto, gathers all his team together, shit like that, and then go after Xavier, or then go after the government or the humans or something like that. I would like to see I think that'll happen in What If, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I think it'll be dope in What If, and I'm gonna call it now for a season finale. It's gonna be what if Magneto had the fucking stones, or what if they never took the stones from Thanos, something like that.
That'd be cool.
Who else? Like Ghost Rider. I would like to see that done right. A lot of shit that they did that was kind of like fucked up. Like when they gave Blade a series, I would like to see that redone. They had Sticky Fingers as fucking Blade.
Oh yeah, I forgot. About
Like
that.
I would like to see that done over. I would like to see a Ghost Rider without fucking Nicolas Cage. I would like to see like a hero or a villain that's not like known right now, because like how they did with like a lesser known or like a C-lister.
Yeah.
Somebody, anybody.
I want to see Sabretooth.
Sabretooth is pretty good too. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole thing about him being Logan's brother, that shit kind of threw me for a loop. I feel like they kind of threw that in there.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so it's not really his brother and shit.
It kind of makes sense in a way, but still, nah.
Yeah, like
Nigga.
yeah,
Niggas
like
hate each other.
Omega Red, maybe. Fucking no, wasn't he a rapist or something like that?
It's possible. I mean, wild shit happens in comic books. So
I
it's
think
absolutely possible.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he was in jail for like rape, and then they experimented on him, and then he came Omega Red or some shit. But don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's
Damn, I was gonna say something like that.
please don't.
No, I didn't.
But yeah, like Doom, Magneto, Sabretooth is good. Yeah, shit like that. What about you, Bobby?
I think the only one I want to see is really Sabretooth. That motherfucker crazy.
Yeah, he is. Like I want to know what his real like beef is with Logan.
Because he got chosen. I think he got chosen for more missions or something like that. They chose him over him. Like he was the better suitor for shit.
I'm better than you. What the fuck?
Like,
What you want me to do?
Yeah, Sabretooth was more.
He got chosen.
Yeah, he was more crazier.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't put a leash on him, but Logan was kind of different.
Okay.
Speaking of that, they really didn't do. They never do Logan right, even with Hugh Jackman in a way.
I mean, that was the first attempt to have like having a big property, so
Yeah.
they're not gonna do it right. But for what it was successful.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't. They kept everybody captivated because now we see what the fuck is his real name?
What, James Howlett?
Yeah. They see him as Logan now, so it's like, all right, so who the fuck do we get to replace him? He's been Logan's damn near all our
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, you mean Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman, yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about Wolverine's name.
Nah.
But yeah, like in the comic books, Wolverine's kind of this dude that like he'll off your ass, even though like with no question about it, if it's for the greater good. He's
Yeah.
like the Punisher of the X-Men.
Yeah, I wanna know where his anger like really stems from. Where it's like, all right, you've been alive for such and such amount of years. You're just angry as fuck for no reason. You want to die, can't die, and he's just angry.
This nigga just had like mad lives, and every time he finds somebody he loves, that motherfucker dies. Like,
They
it's just
die,
like, yo,
or they're like, I can't be with you because you crazy. You got niggas after you now.
Yeah.
But
Shit, wild.
shout out to Logan.
Yeah.
So let's get into the topics. Where are the topics? It's right here. All right, so Batman Hush review. Wee you.
Yeah, this is a weird because this shit did not follow the comics at all.
At Tall. Hey, did you watch this?
No, I did not.
You did not. Okay. First off, I'm gonna give it a rating of like a 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10. It was cool.
Yeah.
Nice movie. Like Bobby said, it didn't follow the comics at all.
Yeah, it didn't. Threw me for a loop twice.
What? Where? At what point?
Well, this is a spoiler. Come to find out, Riddler is Hush.
Riddler's Hush.
That threw me for a loop. But
Yeah.
what happened? They caught Riddler at the end, and it ended up being Clayface. I was like, okay, so it is Thomas Elliott,
Yeah.
right? Nope,
Now,
it's Riddler.
you know what will be dope if they actually made Hush into a movie, like a
Oh, hell yeah.
live action movie.
Yeah.
I like that whole time I was watching shit, I was like, yo, this would be dope as a live action movie.
Yeah.
If they was to introduce a new character, actually get rid of the Riddler, because nobody really likes the Riddler. Because Batman was talking wild shit about
yeah, you a C-list.
He like, yo, you a C-list. Nobody gonna
C-list
fuck about you. Yo, they find out who the fuck you really are, they gonna kill you. Yeah, that'll be dope if they actually like, I guess not like repurpose a character, and then they don't have to necessarily off him because at the end he dies or supposedly, you know, whatever. But it kind of starts off as Batman, going after some criminals, whatever.
Yeah, going after Bane and kidnap some 9-year-old kid.
9-year-old kid, and then he's going after Catwoman. He's following her, and he swings down on a grappling hook, and then somebody snipes his ass like
Yeah.
like fucking Halo. and just snipes his ass, cussing shit, and Batman falls in a fucking alley like 200 feet hard. Like, I'm talking about this nigga fell and like. Normally Batman could like move something after. It was just like, yo, you ever fell off something like as a kid and just know you was fucked up, like all the wind is knocked out of you, and you just know like Batman was damn near like that nigga fell and hit his like hard. So Catwoman saves him from these thugs in the alley. She beats his ass.
Yeah.
She beats their ass, and then Batgirl comes and take him to the Batcave, and then they nurse him back to health, and it's like, you gotta chill, my nigga. Yeah. Now you getting shot out the sky.
Did he have a brain aneurysm or some shit?
Yeah, like that nigga, like they brought him to the Batcave. It was like, yo, this nigga needs like a
doctor.
Like, this nigga, like I can't, like this ain't aspirin, nigga. This motherfucker got a conclusion.
He's concussed.
This nigga got hit in his duodenum.
Medulla oblongata.
That's in his medulla oblongata.
He was incensed. He was beside himself. He was chartreuse. But yeah, Batman was fucked up, and then he got his best friend that's a doctor to go patch him up and shit, and then they really play with the him and Catwoman getting together type shit in this movie.
Yeah,
which was kind of expected, I guess, because they haven't done it in a while. The only time they did it was in the comics. Yeah, really.
And come to find out, like, I guess she was gone for like 10 years.
Yeah, like she wasn't causing no. Well, no, she was gone. No, he said like
I think he was gone
16 months or something like that.
Oh,
yeah, it wasn't that long.
I don't know,
but she was gone for a little while. He was like, "Yo, I see Selena here. Yeah. She ain't been doing shit for a while." I was like, "Oh, it's been like a year." Batman was like, 16 months.
I know how long my baby's been gone.
But then, they start talking. I guess they start rekindling. Then Catwoman throws the pussy at him, which is kind of ironic. But and then it's like shit starts happening around the city where it's like what happened. She ain't throw the pussy at him. Like, yo,
she did.
Batman was like, we need to reconnect. Yeah. Soon. What, man?
No, I'm gonna say she ain't taller that nigga.
Wait, is that cheating though? Cause she was fucking with Batman and Bruce Wayne, but she didn't know which one was which, so she just fucking them both.
Oh yeah.
Is that cheating?
Yes.
No, just think about it for a minute. Well, don't know that the nigga.
Well, it depends on who she was with first.
I mean, that hoe was a hoe, but that's our hoe.
I want to do that one time.
But just
fucking same shit. Just think I'm a different nigga.
Nigga gonna have his mask on,
right? Fucking mask.
But the bear,
nigga take off the mask.
Free bear stick in there.
Yeah.
Joker witness shit.
You're the Joker. I go by the name of Bobby. No, but they start, but they get together. I guess they make it a thing, and then they become like a tag team. Yeah. Catwoman and Batman, and they start going out on adventures and fighting crimes and shit. And then
Black Love.
Yeah.
Yo, Dick Grayson was kind of making fun of it.
Yeah.
In a way, he was like, yo, if this gotta work, you gotta tell her everything.
And then it just winds up not working. Because it's like, right. She, like, obviously Catwoman don't got a problem with killing niggas, and Batman has a code.
Yeah. See, you can't get rid of Batman's code, because that's what a lot of people hate. But at the same time, that's why you love him for.
But I think he will if people stop intervening. Like, I think, because when Joker killed, whoever killed his boy.
Oh, it was the
doctor.
It was Hush.
It was Hush.
Yeah, he just set it up so Joker could do it. So because he was trying to find out was Bruce Wayne really Batman? That was the bait.
Yeah,
set it up. Oh, you mad? Man.
Are you mad? So
you choking the fuck out of Joker.
He was about to kill Joker until fucking what's the name came.
Gordon came. It was like, all right, don't throw your life away.
I'm about to kill this. I'll shoot you so bad, my dick's hard. He's like, think about the cold. And then Batman was like, fuck, man. He got these fucking keywords and shit. I ain't gonna kill him. But then, then Hush kidnaps, who the fuck did he kidnap? Catwoman. Oh, yeah. Then Batman goes to save her and shit. And then they have this fight. And then it reveals that, it's a Riddler. Now, Riddler had like cancer or some shit.
Yeah.
Where he was like, you only got like a certain amount of time to live, and then he went to the Lazarus pit, and then became some new nigga. And then Batman was just like, Batman has his way of psyching out the Riddler. He was like, oh, you say these riddles that a fucking fourth grader can solve, and then you in that Lazarus pit, so only temporary. I bet you can feel the effects right now. And Batman this whole time's like, I'm about to box this nigga face off. Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're a fucking C-list villain. Nobody really fuck with you. Cancer ass nigga.
Yeah, he's fucking him up. But Riddler was fucking him up with that fucking cane.
Yo, he was giving him the biz. That's why I said it'd have been a dope ass live action movie. It was like, yo, Riddler's like, nobody ever thought of Riddler as like the cool guy or like somebody that like, oh, he's really fucking Batman. That was like, no, 1-2 punch, Riddler out.
Yo, speaking of that, fucking Robin Williams wanted to be Riddler.
Yeah, I saw that somewhere, but everything happens for a reason. I don't think he would have made a.
I think he would have. Robin Williams is a really good dramatic actor.
No, he's really good at like, I guess, changing, like being that. He's good at putting himself in that mindset. Yeah. Where I think he could have did the role perfect, but I don't think the look would have been right.
You talking about the one that Jim Carrey did?
Yeah.
No, not that one. No, not that
which
one.
was it? The one with
before that? It was like
Jack Nicholson or something.
It was the one when Christopher Nolan was doing this shit.
Oh, Nolan.
That's what it was.
Shit.
It was around that time.
Okay. So that'd have been
Yeah, it was more serious.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. It wouldn't have mattered if it was Robin Williams or Jim Carrey, because I think that the portrayal they were trying to go was that super goofy, over the top type of shit. So it probably wouldn't have been good no matter who did it.
Yeah.
So, but if it's supposed to be a little bit more serious take, he probably could have did it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was a dope movie though.
Yeah, they had mad villains in this shit. They
mad villains in it for no reason.
Yeah, Poison Ivy.
Yeah, because I guess Hush was trying to,
employ all the
pull out all the stuff and just put everybody in it. Yeah. But it was cool.
I gotta check it out.
So what you give it 1 out of 10?
Yeah, like a 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah, 7.5. I kind of like that shit.
All right, cool.
Yeah, they set up. What did they set up? Before I forget. Fuck. They set something up.
Before I forget.
What?
I forgot.
Damn.
Something with Damien?
Oh, was it Damien? No. Suicide Squad. They took Bane. Amanda Waller took Bane. Oh, that's another thing. They do a good job at setting up other shit. So Amanda Waller, Batman helped them catch Bane. And then she just took Bane. So I'm like, okay, so the next Suicide Squad should have Bane in it, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
If you can control Bane.
Pretty much. Well, I think he was going crazy because of that. He took some new form of venom.
Fucking new some, like it was like whatever antidote that you be giving him. This shit don't work no more. This nigga got some new shit. He got that new coat.
Doing that haram.
That stepped on.
Yeah, he wasn't doing that pure white.
Nah. I don't know what the fuck he was on that K2.
Yeah, that shit got fentanyl in it.
He was on some synthetic shit.
This nigga said fentanyl.
Yeah, that's the thing, man.
He's printing himself.
Drugs got mad fentanyl in it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what we fucking
I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, like, and he had this Mexican cop up there, and he said like the reason why a lot of these drugs had that shit up there because they did something in Mexico, and they was getting the product from somewhere else, so that's why a lot of these drugs got fentanyl in it, like weed and fucking heroin and.
What, the weed got fentanyl in it too?
Yeah. Somebody OD'd. Somebody OD'd.
Why the fuck you got fentanyl in your weed?
I don't know.
I
don't know. Man.
Drugs ain't never been safe.
Listen, I don't do
first
drugs.
place.
They ain't safe no more.
Oh, speaking of drugs,
what? I got you, yo. All right, you're not gonna OD off of these butt.
I didn't say nothing about OD.
If you start tripping,
don't
call me. Don't text me.
Well, now I gotta do it.
All right, my nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, 12 hours.
Yeah, sometimes
I was high.
Yeah, so what?
See, all right.
I got 12 hours sometimes.
No, nigga. Now when you're trying to go to sleep and your brain's just thinking like, yo, does life really matter? Does anything I'm doing matter?
Oh, shit.
Global warming? What the fuck?
I mean, my brain already...
How did giraffes get their necks that long? Like, really? Like zebras?
What is a zebra?
What the fuck is a zebra? You know, they supposed to, most animals blend in with their environment. Where the fuck is black and white where zebras have to blend in at? Where the fuck do they come from?
Wherever cows is from.
All right. Yo, you know what? It was some shit I was thinking about like a long time ago. I was like, yo, what's certain animals that you have to keep in captivity? Because if they were out in the wild, they would die.
Yeah, like, cows is one of them.
Cows, chickens, and like pigs.
Nah, pigs live out in the wild. They good.
No, but...
Bulls?
No, I'm talking about like domestic bacon ass piglet pigs.
Bacon ass pigs.
Like, yo, what? Like
not the police.
They don't have a defense like most animals have a defense mechanism, whether it be a claw, they spit some type of acid out a sack in their neck or some bullshit. Like, like cows have no fucking defense mechanism. It's like,
I don't know if you watch.
Like yo, it's coming.
They got aliens like in South Park.
Oh my.
And then fucking chickens, it's like yo, niggas fuck chicken. Yo, anything can fucking chicken up. Like dogs, cats, weasels. Like niggas fuck up. Like niggas are coming to a chicken coop and fuck chickens up. Nigga,
Nah.
other birds have fucked chickens up.
You ever seen that reptile fucking chicken?
Reptile chicken.
It's one. I don't know. It's some shit that be on the internet. It'd be some
Nigga,
giant fucking
I'm
chicken.
talking about in America.
I know
ain't-
in the regular
I'm
chicken.
not talking about the chupacabra ass chicken.
The Peruvian chickens.
Yo, it be some weird shit, fucking like normal shit, and then just make wild shit.
Just fucking crazy.
Fucking Loch Ness monster.
This shit like the size of a horse, and it's a chicken.
I'm still trying to figure out what a platypus duck is. Like, that's just weird
I
looking.
want
as
one.
fuck.
A platypus duck.
I legit want a
Whatever the
platypus.
fuck. That's
Why?
just weird.
I want to get it a little fedora and name it Perry.
Perry.
Yo, leave your own show. So, all right. So on the topics, right? So
Is a platypus intermating? Because that shit looks weird as fuck.
Nah, it's a mammal, but it lays eggs.
That shit looks weird as
nigga,
fuck.
that's just like a fucking how you make a donkey. It's like a horse and
That shit like a
what is it?
a duck and a gopher
It's
or
a
some
horse
shit.
and a something.
No,
It's a mule and something.
No,
that makes a
well,
donkey.
not that-
no, isn't a mule? A mule is a donkey and a horse. I
Donkey
think.
and a horse.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but they can't breed.
Yeah, they're like infertile or
Yeah,
like,
same thing as ligers.
ligers. Ligers are real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a scary fucking animal.
yeah, them shit's big as fuck.
But I think them shit. Never mind, I ain't gonna say it. Nah, them shits look retarded though. Them shits like really special. it looks like a every liger I seen look like a tiger, but it can't move as fast as a tiger.
Because it's big as fuck, dog.
Yeah, but I would think you got the best of both worlds. You got lion and tiger in you. You supposed to be like okay. So Zombieland, right?
Yeah.
Double tap trailer. 10 years later, Woody Harrelson's still alive.
Yeah.
He's still kicking.
Why wouldn't he be?
How old is Woody Harrelson? Yo?
Not that old enough to die. He not James Earl, nigga. He gotta be like 55, if that.
Why is this shit still up on my?
I'd say 50. I'd say 58. 58.
That shit is just funny to me because it's so funny to you. And that's what makes it so funny to me. And I don't know why.
That nigga was born in 1935. Oh, that's Woody Allen. I said, God damn me old. Woody
Harrelson.
Okay.
58?
You gotta be like 55, 56, 57. 58.
Woody Harrelson is
Maybe 60.
58.
Yeah, I was right.
How the fuck old was it? So
I was just thinking about White Man Can't
What do
Jump.
you
I was
know?
like, okay, let me see. Wesley Snipes is 56.
who
so
the hell what were we just talking about is 58?
what do you?
Woody Harrelson.
No, but we were just talking about somebody else before the mics went on. We was talking about somebody else that was 58.
Who the fuck was we talking
I don't know. Gotta-
Fuck.
We
Yeah.
just talking about a nigga.
Exactly. So Woody Harrelson,
I'm stupid.
50. I know, right? So Woody Harrelson is 58. Nah, it's not bad. But this movie 10 years later, do you think it's 10 years past his prime? I mean, come on, zombies.
might be.
Zombies for 10 years, my nigga.
It
Like,
might be.
even fucking The Walking Dead wasn't that long.
Yeah.
I mean, it's close to it at this point.
No, The Walking Dead comic is over.
Well, it just ended.
It just ended.
Yeah. I don't know. So I liked the trailer. I saw the trailer. It looked funny. I laughed at parts, and I was like, okay, this is cool. But it might be a little too, like, I think it's one of them things, like, sometimes with comedies is better to strike when the iron's hot. And sometimes they try to wait, and, like, it loses the luster. Like, same thing, like, Dumb and Dumber was, like, they made another one.
way
Like,
too
20
long.
years after the fact. Like, it happens. So, from what I saw in the trailer, I enjoyed what I saw in the trailer. Will the movie actually ever be good? Who knows? But I'm intrigued by the trailer, though.
Yeah. They started seeing their doppelgangers and shit. Like, what-
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
funny. Like, that shit was funny.
I mean, I'll watch it. I'm not, you know,
Yeah.
happy to see it, but I'm gonna watch it. But let's see. What's the next topic? Gemini Man trailer.
Yeah.
Technology has gotten too out of hand,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of scared.
Somebody call Chris. He mad. He should've
Yeah.
fucking-
That was what Chris
in
was
the
talking
movie.
about. You remember he was talking about that?
What?
when
He was talking about he went for a role. They was looking for somebody to be a younger Will Smith, and he was like, yeah, I want that role.
Yeah.
But my nigga, you can't be better than Will Smith. Like,
can't be Will Smith better than Will Smith.
Nigga, you can't be Will Smith better than Will Smith. Like, how the fuck? Like, yo, it's like, yo, we can't find nobody. So, nigga, you gonna play you
Right.
as younger you. We just gonna put mad dots on your face,
My nigga.
And yo, that
He
shit.
did that post. I'm like, yo, Will Smith the GOAT.
Yo.
That crying.
Dog.
I know that
Like,
little
this
drip.
nigga-
I was like, I don't.
Yo,
Drip on
when you
demand.
find some shit that you was like, that you found accidentally,
Yeah.
that you was good at, it was like, yo, I'm a rapper. No, nigga, I think I'm gonna put you on a TV show. Said
Yeah.
said fucking Quincy Jones, and then you just happen to be one of the best actors ever, just like that. That fucking cry on command shit.
Yeah.
I want to learn this shit.
Well,
Can't
I feel like you gotta go do some sort of pain.
Fuck you, Hesh.
what?
Not,
That's what I can't do. Why you say fuck me for?
I thought you said I already do. I was like, the fuck is wrong? Fuck you, Ash.
I said I can't do it. Damn, dog.
I thought you said I already do.
Well, now that's my answer.
I cry on command.
I can't cry.
My soul is black.
I mean, those are all true statements, but
But the fuck was you saying?
I don't know.
Will Smith.
Will Smith crying on command.
So yeah, Will
Acting
Smith crying
ability.
on command.
Awesome.
So
Gemini man.
that shit is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Will Smith playing Will Smith as
Fighting
Will Smith, fighting Will
Yeah.
Smith, younger Will Smith, and technology is getting too creepy these days. Where
Yeah,
it's
no.
like, do we really need multiple actors now? With shit was like, yo, you can just put dots on his face and then
Just have to do everything.
Photoshop it.
Eddie Murphy did. Fuck. But it
No,
wasn't a-
but that
I mean,
was
it was
like
different.
plastic.
yeah, I know,
and
but
shit.
but it's getting to that. Like, that's not far fetched. If Eddie Murphy can do that with a whole Clumps movie, like this ain't far fetched. Niggas
Imagine
putting
doing the
different
clumps.
faces.
Yeah, I was gonna say, imagine doing the clumps with this kind of technology. That should be crazy.
That
man.
That'd be
should be
wild.
That should be
He's a real
crazy.
Asian.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. No. Oh no.
Nah, but the trailer looked dope. The
Yeah,
movie,
dude.
Yeah, the CGI looked kind of clunky to me, but
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
early.
I mean, it's a trailer. They ain't done with it. It's
plus-
just showing you what the fuck is gonna be going
It's
on.
not gonna look perfect. Like, it's not gonna look exactly like it's not. Like, and you know it's fake too. On top of that, like,
Yeah.
you know that it's CGI too.
It's
So
just-
you're gonna look at it and it's not gonna ever really
it's,
look.
it's not the face. It's just like certain shit. Like when he hit him with the motorcycle, it kind of made that look a little better.
I mean, they not done with it. So it's like, you
We'll
know,
see.
you could tweak certain shit. You can move this here, put this layer here, and do all that weird shit. But it just looked wild to see young Will Smith and old Will Smith in the same movie. And
Yeah,
I don't know.
interact.
One more thing on the trailer, right?
One more thing.
Like
One more thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say one more thing. Like on the trailer, right before it started, they had a younger Will Smith. I don't know if that was actually him saying that he wanted to make a movie like
Nah,
that.
that was
that?
that was like they just did that. That wasn't
Okay,
no
all
shit
right.
back
I was
in
like,
the day.
yo, that's really some speaking into existence shit.
Nah, that nigga just
If that's real,
I don't
That's
know,
the
man.
CGI.
all
Nigga.
right, yeah, all right.
So let's see. Next topic is Netflix's Big Mouth is renewed for three more seasons.
Yeah, 3 more seasons.
I thought it was third season.
Nope,
Three
three
more.
more.
We need three. Why we need three more of these?
Why the fuck not, nigga? This shit is funny as shit.
It's funny as shit, but I'm scared of like where puberty is going.
Well, I think that's over with.
No, it's not, because now you have to introduce sex, you have to introduce
I mean-
pregnancy and periods.
yeah.
You do not have to introduce the sex.
Well,
My
well,
nigga,
nah,
they
no.
introduce titties,
Yeah,
erections,
yeah,
semen,
yeah,
and premature ejaculation.
yeah.
They introduced menstrual cycles.
Yeah.
Now it's like 3 more seasons of this shit. Now they're fucking grade school. So now they have to get to high school. Now they gotta start humping. Now it's teenage pregnancy. Now it's like full blown menstrual cycles. Now it's like STD. There's gonna be an STD monster.
Oh hell yeah,
Guarantee you.
yeah it is.
There's gonna be a gonorrhea monster. You know that Dave Chappelle shit? It's gonna be a real life gonorrhea monster, nigga.
I don't need you.
I
beat my dick like it owes me money.
Yo, when I tell you I miss Charlie Murphy,
Yeah, for real.
when I tell you.
Oh
But
shit.
3 more seasons of this shit, I don't think I'm ready, and I'm deathly frightened of this shit.
I'm ready.
I'm with it.
Y'all niggas,
I'm not.
Yo, whoever did that remix of that shit, yo, niggas got too much time with that hit.
Remix guy Swed.
I don't know who the fuck did that shit, but that shit was hilarious. I'm gonna find that shit.
Come on, Barry, bro.
Fucking T-Rectadactyl shit still on my shit.
That shit is just funny to me because it's so funny to you. It
Yo,
makes it funny to me.
oh man.
It's just how he says it.
Yeah.
T-Rectadactyl.
T-Rectadactyl. It's a T-Rex. It's a pterodactyl. A T-Rectadactyl, nigga.
Yep. That's what the remix guy.
And I'm not paying you, Suede. Hesh fucking it up, chill. But yeah, three more seasons.
I'm with it.
I guess I'm gonna watch it to see what the fuck happens.
Hell
But,
yeah.
you know, it is what it is. So let's see. George Miller says Fury Road sequels are going to happen.
I'm with it. I just hope he don't die before the fucking thing gets to do him.
Nigga.
He's not. He already old. He's like, I swear he's like in his 80s. I think right now. I swear.
Yeah.
So
you better get to it.
Yeah, I like the last one. Was a Fury Road?
Yeah,
like, that's cool.
He said there are 2 stories involving Mad Max and also Furiosa story.
Yeah. So if he can do it before he die, I'm with it. But you know what I mean?
At least put the scripts out there.
Yeah, at least do that. Get the scripts done, and then worry about getting them made.
I fucks with Mad Max universe.
I do too, but like I said, I'm tired of reboots. But this is actually
not a reboot because it's just a continuation, and the last one wasn't even a reboot either. I don't think. I think it's just a continuation. They just had to put new people in it.
Yeah, but it was a reboot from what, like but it was a continuation from the 90s, so it was like
or 80. When was the last Mad Max?
Probably 80s.
Probably late 80s.
When does the Thunderdome come out?
Probably 80s.
What's that fucking damn? I can't think of the name of that song. The Tina Turner song.
Buzzing on.
I didn't do it, but I can't.
At any point in time, Hesh can come out with a solo, bitch.
I can't remember the song. Damn.
As soon as that nigga feel the fucking spirit.
My mom used to play the shit out of that song too. I can't remember it now. Damn, it's gonna bother me. But anyway,
Look you got Google.
I don't know.
No, wait. Nah, damn it.
You got Google, nigga.
That's how she be hissing. I don't know.
But
let me see if I can find it.
Fury Road. I mean, I'm with it. I watch it.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. So Paramount is developing a new TMNT movie. Dropping mad fucking flex bombs right here, nigga. So they're supposed to be making like a Netflix, a more like adult TV series for Netflix, and also they confirmed a third movie. I don't know if this movie is a continuation from the new generation TMNT. Is that it?
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, okay.
I remember that shit.
So yeah, Netflix series in an actual movie. Now I don't know if this movie is a reboot or it's a continuation from the last 2. I don't know what I'm hoping for. I just want it to be good. I'm just tired of like this bullshit Ninja Turtle shit. And yeah.
It's a Netflix joint, right?
Well, the Netflix is supposed to be a series, and they're supposed to be doing like an actual movie. So if they do an actual movie and it's a reboot, where it's like, okay, so we're gonna dish the CGI, we're gonna dish the shit with them having clothes and all this other bullshit. We're not gonna add an extra turtle. It's just straight up 90s feel.
What are you doing? Rubber suits?
I don't.
They definitely gonna keep it CGI.
They can't. Yeah, they gotta keep it CGI at this point.
But just don't have them have knickknacks on the shelves.
I mean, Jim Henson, was like the god of that shit. And when you can't do the puppeteers right, it really don't make no sense to keep doing it. So they're not gonna. And plus, motherfuckers is passing out in them suits. Them suits like niggas was losing weight in them suits. Like it's kind of hard to flip in them suits.
Well, I'm sure it's just for 20 years in the future. I'm sure we got better suit technology.
I'm pretty sure we got new technology, but it's
air
still
quality in that shit.
Fucking put some
but
air conditioning in that bitch.
Yeah, but you can't fucking shoot a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie in the winter.
Yeah, no, just put AC inside the shell. How the nigga get the fucking cooling vents and then the
You talking about nags on the shell, but you want to put AC in a nigga shell?
Yeah, on the inside.
I know.
Well, you can't see it. Movie magic, nigga.
Donatello ass shit. This nigga want AC in the shell.
Yeah, so the nigga don't die.
I mean,
trying to prevent on film deaths, nigga. Shit.
Wait, did Paramount do the original ones? Or was it New Lines?
I think it was New Lines. I feel like it was New Lines.
Paramount. Do we trust them after that Sonic shit?
I mean, we ain't seen the movie yet.
I don't know. Nope. I said that. Nope.
He said, because
the turtles are gonna look like actual fucking turtles.
Well, they already look. Well, you're right.
No,
they can't be no worse than the last joints. I mean, them turtles look like.
I mean, they're mutated teenage
mutant
fucking. They're not amphibians.
They're amphibians.
Terrapins. So what the?
Wait, turtles aren't amphibians?
Amphibians? Yeah. Turtles are amphibians.
They're reptiles.
No,
I ain't a scientist, nigga. I don't know shit.
I don't fucking know. But it is what it is. I just want this shit to be good. Paramount. I think with a known property, I think they know what they're doing. I want to hope so, but I'm not fucking too confident in it.
We say that, and then we see it, and then it'd be like, oh.
Yeah. So let's see. Game of Thrones writers appear set to leave HBO.
Oh, well, we knew that was happening.
David and Dan have narrowed their overall deals to Netflix, Amazon, and Disney.
This nigga got the bag and left.
Them niggas got the fucking bizag and bounced on y'all niggas. This nigga say, yo, fuck Game of Thrones. We ending this shit early. We about to go do Star Wars. Eat a dick.
Yeah, so they definitely going to Disney if they're doing Star Wars. I would imagine.
Yeah.
They're still doing Star Wars. They probably like, Disney got the bag for it.
Now, do you think that they intentionally sabotage Game of Thrones in order to do this shit?
Intentionally, no. I just think they probably should focus way too early.
Yeah.
I don't think you spend 10 years doing something to just purposely try to like make a horrible ending to something. I just think it was like, oh shit, we want to do this other thing, and we know this thing is ending, and they maybe
the passion left.
Yeah, they spent more time focusing on getting a new thing going, and probably didn't spend as much time on the old thing. And I think they tried to rush through the old thing, obviously.
But how?
And it turned out not.
How does the passion leave for a #1 hit show like in history?
Doing it for 8 years. Try doing the same shit for 8 years. It's the same thing with actors. Actors, after a while, they'll be doing shows and then they just leave because it's like they're not, because like they're creative and they're
Maybe
not really
I'm different.
stretching themselves. They're not going to do shit. And it's like they knew it was and they knew it was ending. They knew it was ending too. So it's like, whatever, he's going to put this out.
Yeah, but why not go out with a big, like, yo, if you're doing some shit and you know it's almost over, why not, okay,
I think they
I'm going to
thought
put
they
this
were.
last ditch effort. I'm going to, put everything I got into this. Then it's over. Now I can go do something else.
I think they thought they was going out with a bang, which is why they was like all the shit that didn't end up happening the way people thought it was going to happen. So I think they thought they was really doing something, but then if you like sit down and like watch it, compare it to everything that happened before, it just didn't make sense to do the shit.
Yeah.
And I think they was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this shit. Oh, this is gonna be different. Oh, instead of having Jon kill the Night King, it's gonna be Arya out of nowhere with the fucking spin move on the nigga. Yeah. And it's like, nah, this is gonna be cool. No, it's like, nah, dog, Jon should just murk that nigga. Like, I know you want to do something different, but
yeah, but you don't have a show.
Oh, Jon is the Targaryen. We've been talking about this shit for 7 seasons. Oh, guess what? He got to be king. Nah, psych, son, it's gonna be the cripple nigga. So and it's like, oh, that's gonna be different. Y'all ain't gonna see that shit.
How many times do you get a show that changes like a generation or changes like how we watch TV? Like it like this show has like changed shit
more right now, more recently than it used to be.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like the span of time in between like really groundbreaking shows has actually been smaller.
This shit kind of like defined a generation where it's like a lot of the shows on HBO do that, where it's like The Wire, Sopranos, Sex and the City, shit like this. When you're part of like a legacy like that, it's up to you to finish it strong. I felt like The Wire ended okay. Sopranos pissed me off. Sex and the City, never watched it. So I don't know how that shit ended. But this is
they got
like
married.
Everybody loves this show. It's like, yo, this shit brought people together. Everybody was on the edge of their seat. Then it ended like that, where it's like, oh, all that shit for the Night King. Then he get killed that easy. And then it's like, oh, Daenerys gets stabbed by Jon, and it just.
And then the dragon melts the Iron Throne. So there's no Iron Throne for anyone to sit on.
And then he just goes off.
And he goes, caw. And then just flies off.
I don't think that big ass dragon said caw.
Nah, that's not what dragons. He don't go caw.
Kill my mama, nigga. But damn, man, that's fucked up. They did niggas like that.
I mean, shit. Tell that to fucking George Lucas.
What happened to George Lucas?
No, he did the same thing. Like he just didn't want to do Star Wars no more, so he just sold it to Disney.
I mean,
I think
that's wild.
I don't know if it's the same. I think he still wanted to do this shit, but I think he also just wanted to make money.
Nah, he
just fucking I'm done.
Nah.
All right, well, good.
And he kind of planned like this is like way in the back. He kind of planned on having Luke and Han and all them come back, but he just never did it. He was like,
I kind of wish a nigga would have. Fucking Last Jedi.
Like, if we was doing this show for 8 years, would y'all get bored and be like, I don't want to do this shit no more? I would understand if we was like here still. Yeah, I'd be like, all right, man, it's time to hang this shit up. This shit over. But if
it depends.
But if we're in a nice ass studio,
if we out here rocking,
we got G a good ass board, and then it's like, we making money off this shit. It was like, it's been 8 years. We still doing the same shit, but we making money though.
Well, it depends because if it's talking about this specifically, if we were able to like branch it off into other things or there's other revenue streams, maybe
my nigga,
it might make sense to do some other shit.
They have 100 revenue streams. If you want to talk about Star Wars or Game of Thrones, not much shit has been created off of Game of Thrones and Star Wars alone.
Yeah, well, I was just talking about I know specifically.
I know, but yeah,
okay.
I know, but yeah. I'm just saying, like, you know, obviously when you reach a certain tier, we get to branch off into shit and do other shit, and it's like, oh, all these branches off of 3 Ninjas podcast now, like, oh, we making money hand over fist.
Yeah,
but now we still here just talking in front of fucking mics for 8 years.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, actually. I didn't even think about that.
Well, I
still do it because it's fun.
Yeah, I think that Star Wars thing,
if it's still fun.
Yeah, well, I think that Star Wars thing really like had said like, yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here. So, because how many chances you gonna get to direct something like that or write something like that?
Yeah.
And then the opportunities are limitless because you can just create a world. You can just create a character. It's like, oh, this is Boba Fett's long lost sister. Yeah. Jenna Fett.
Jenna Fett. There is a big ass. You could just
you can create
anywhere, go anywhere and just tell a story and it don't have to involve Jedis. It could involve Jedis. It could be whatever. It could be way in the future, way in the past, way or whatever fuck. You could do whatever.
That'd be like we doing this podcast and then like Disney hit us up and be like, I'll be like, they want me to play young Mace Windu. And, I don't think I can do this.
I gotta be peace,
I got a trilogy going on there.
He's like 2 fingers sideways like a pimp, nigga.
What's the lifetime?
Me and Hesh hold this shit
down. I hold it down till you get back. Filming only for fucking 3 months. We can hold it down for 3 months till you come back. Yeah, we got this, dog. They got microphones and trailers.
Put that in the universe.
Yeah, you just better come back.
Yeah, right? Young Mace Windu.
Or like phone in.
Right? Yeah, you can call in.
10 years from now.
You can Skype in.
42?
Yeah. Skype in, nigga.
How you gonna be young Mace Windu
at
42?
Younger than...
I'm gonna look younger than fucking 42.
Younger than Samuel.
Yeah, black don't crack, you right.
Yeah, younger than Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
I'll be good.
Shout out to Sam Jack, yo.
Factories.
Yo, that'd be another nigga something happened to. I would cry.
Come on, man.
Bobby's like,
I actually want that's actually one of my 3 people that I want to meet before he
die.
Before he like clock out.
Yeah. It's him, The Rock, and Will Smith. That's my 3.
We better hurry up because that nigga getting old.
Nah, he ain't that old.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
Damn, Sam Jack still be moving and jumping out of shit and tucking and rolling. Fuck with Sam Jack.
Nah, you right.
Let's see.
Yeah, did it. I hope he burns that. No way.
Yo, he got some of the most classic lines in fucking cinema, B. Like, how many niggas you know got that many classic one-liners?
Tired of these motherfucking snakes on these motherfucking planes.
Like, yo, the whole Pulp Fiction. Does he look like a bitch?
What? Does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch?
That's my favorite movie.
Say what again?
That's the first movie I seen in a movie.
English motherfucker, do you speak it?
You know what they call it?
And he pulls upon a righteous fury of the
dog.
Like you down with furious anger?
Yeah.
I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. Those who attempt to poison is something, my brothers. And you know my name is the Lord. When I strike some vengeance upon thee, and then he just shoots the shit out of him. Straight face.
Yeah. I love Samuel Jackson.
Oh, man.
Amy well.
I need a nigga to never die. Like, ever.
You right.
Yeah. He'd be like Morgan Freeman.
How old is Morgan Freeman? That nigga got at least 89.
Has anybody ever looked that up?
I'm pretty sure how old
he at least 85.
Morgan.
I think they found a picture of him with black hair. I think it was 42.
82.
82. All right.
1937.
Damn.
Damn, that nigga seen Jim Crow.
That nigga is Jim Crow.
This nigga named Jim Crow.
Yo, that's funny.
Back in my
He said that nigga is Jim Crow.
God damn.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. So, let's see. The Lion King is near to hit $1 billion.
Yeah. What was that?
Y'all made that shit off of pure nostalgia, my nigga. That movie was trash.
Yeah.
I mean, but I knew it was gonna make money, so I already knew it was gonna make the money.
Yeah, but I've been hearing mixed reviews where people talking
it's not
about,
making $3 billion.
Oh, hell
no. If it was good, though. If it was good. That shit,
maybe. But then I hate the fucking shit that niggas is talking about where it's like, oh, you know, it's real lions. They can't fucking do half the shit from the animated shit.
Well, no shit.
My nigga, they fucking lions speaking English in Africa. You could do some movie fake shit.
Right. I ain't hear none of Swahili in that bitch.
Fucking Rafiki was supposed to do fucking ninjutsu.
Yeah.
My nigga, I don't want to hear none of that bullshit y'all talking on the internet where it's like, oh, it's real lying. They can't show all the facial expressions. Nigga, they did in the fucking 94, no problem.
Yeah, you can't use that justification if these niggas talking, B. Sorry.
English. In
Do you speak
Africa.
it? English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Fucking monkey speaking English and shit.
Remember who you are.
They gonna fucking tell me, oh, you can't do certain shit. Nigga, it's a fucking... Shut up.
I watched a hare fly across the desert. You tell me nigga can't catch a mouse with his hands?
Fucking stupid shit. But this shit don't deserve to make a bill. I think it got it off pure nostalgia and Beyonce. That's
Facts.
it.
And how it
Disney.
looks.
And Disney. The name is a Disney name, nostalgia, and Beyonce.
And how the fuck it looks. That
Yeah,
should
no,
be real as fuck.
it do look amazing. It does look amazing.
Yeah.
Yo, Disney got the ultimate cheat code. I don't ever see them losing.
Oh, hell yeah.
They
Even
have to
bad
like
movies.
they have to like fuck up on purpose.
Remember I was telling you, if Captain Marvel made $1 billion, what makes you think this shit won't?
No, this shit was making $1 billion easy.
Yeah, no.
I had no qualms about that. It was Captain Marvel. I was like, that shit gonna make $1 billion just because it's in just because it's near Endgame and people need to know what the fuck's going on. And then she turned out not to be in the movie, like Hesh said. It was like she didn't fucking matter.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That was $1 billion misdirect, nigga.
Hell yeah.
But, hey, they fucking made their money. Now Disney hits record 7.67 billion in 2019 global ticket sales.
Yeah.
And guess what?
That mouse is scary, nigga.
And guess what? The year ain't even over yet.
Yeah,
We still got Star Wars.
Yeah.
And they got something else. And there was some other. They got something else coming out too. I can't remember.
Star Wars might be the top shit.
Does Mulan come out this year?
Nah, I think
They got something else that's coming out this year. I can't think of
spring.
it. They got two movies. They got Star Wars and something else. I can't remember
I
what the
think
thing is.
Star Wars might be the top shit.
I don't know because there's a lot of ill will going in after The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's still gonna make money. Don't get me wrong.
Well, back in the day, didn't like Star Wars have like a grace period of like every 3-4 years? It was like a Star Wars movie. I feel like they like these
Talking about the
Star
prequels?
No,
or
like,
the originals.
yeah,
the
well,
originals,
like
6, 7,
like
8.
the ones that came on like the 2000s years.
That's the
No,
prequels.
no, I'm talking about 4,
Yeah.
5, 5, 6.
I don't,
One,
I
two,
don't watch
three.
Star Wars, nigga. I don't know.
4, 5,
So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they did.
There was like a.
Talking
There was
about
a
the 81s.
I feel like they had like a good grace period.
Didn't
It was
they
like,
shoot the last two back to back?
what was the one
Maybe
with
not.
the nigga hated fucking Jar Jar? That one. And then
Oh, you talking about the prequels?
Then
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
prequels.
like the one after that, it had like a good grace period of like 3 years where it was like, all right, now it's a new Star Wars out.
Yeah.
And then now I feel like they're just putting out movies just like too frequently, like back to back to back.
Well, it's every 2 years.
Well,
Now it's every 2 years.
Yeah, for this.
And then they give you
Well,
some shit
actually,
to hold you over. They
They
give you that Rogue One shit.
yeah.
They was trying to do one every. They was trying to do a Star Wars movie every year.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea.
That's the overall.
Apparently. But for the mainline ones, they're doing every 2 years. And I think, and then obviously after this next one comes out, they are taking a break. They said, we talked about it. I forgot what the amount of time is, but I think it's like 2023 or some shit. They're going to come back. So they are going to take a decent amount of time in between this trilogy and the next trilogy. And then the next trilogy, I don't think has the same every 2 year schedule, but I could be wrong. We talked about it before, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you know, they're just trying to cash in it. Because I think...
Yeah, that Solo shit was... Nobody wanted that shit. Nobody wanted it.
Yeah, that shit hit Netflix
no.
too fast.
Yeah.
Like yo, I can tell when a movie is whack when it hit something like when it hit like HBO or Showtime or Netflix like too fast.
You know what's messed up? The movie ain't really that bad. It's kind of not. It's an okay movie.
It looks good.
But I kind of appreciate shit like that because you remember like back in the day when like a movie would come out in theaters, then you gotta wait to like if a movie came out in February,
you had to wait,
fucking
like, a year and a
VHS ain't
half.
come out until like
Yeah.
December.
Nah, if that, sometimes it'd be like a whole like year,
it'd be
year and a half.
mad
Used to
long,
be
but now
mad
it's like,
long.
oh, the movie came out in March. That shit is
4
on
months
DVD
later.
in like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
June.
Yeah, 4 months later, fucking. It depends on the movie. Sometimes it
Yeah,
comes.
it depends on the movie.
Yeah, it might be a little sooner.
If that shit is trash, that shit is out on DVD next month.
Like,
hell yeah.
because like I think Endgame comes out this week or next week on like
Yeah,
DVD or some shit. Oh, for real?
because
Yeah.
now I'm actually seeing like the clips online and
Yeah.
Disney ain't
Oh,
taking them
yeah,
down.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, so now we can put the shit up.
Yeah, they got
I'll put the shit up. I get flagged.
Yeah, that shit's HD.
All right, niggas. See you, Disney. I want Disney. I don't want no smoke.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm scared of the mouse.
Yeah, facts. They got all the guaps
I'm scared of Mick. Not fucking with that nigga.
for real.
So let's see. This is fucking stupid. So a 43-year-old Pokemon Go player arrested for fighting another player. The fight broke out after the assailant tracked down the victim's location from his account information. How the fuck do you do that?
I wanna be the very best. No one ever would.
Like when niggas trying to catch a Mewtwo and niggas got mad. Like, it's my Mewtwo.
The train.
Yo, dog.
How the fuck you just?
Well, this happened in Tokyo. So.
Oh, them niggas is
Dog, how
different.
the fuck you 43?
Nigga, they real. They real out there.
How the fuck you 43? You just don't die. What you mean?
That was my whole nigga. How you 43?
Just don't die before 43, nigga.
Nah, that's wild. A Pokemon Go player at 43 and you fought another nigga?
Yeah.
For what?
You just met up.
Took the nigga Mewtwo, dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
Okay, so if this
Took
was
his
in
Ultra
Tokyo,
Ball some shit.
This is for Team Rocket.
Yeah.
if this shit happened in Tokyo,
Yeah.
I get it.
No, I don't get it either way. It don't make sense,
Dog,
nigga. It's
China,
it's a video game.
whole Asia's nasty. So I expect them to just, they don't really grow up. They're really entrenched.
Don't grow up.
They're really entrenched in this anime culture. They're really entrenched in all this, shit that we take a liking to. But it's like they don't have I feel like they don't have an age cap.
You don't need an age cap for enjoyment.
You're right, but I think 43. Like,
If it brings you joy,
I think you should have
if it brings you joy,
I'm not saying that, but I think you should have a family. You should have other things on your mind. Then I'm gonna go beat up this nigga I met in Pokemon Go, and I have his account information. I'm gonna go beat him up.
You trying to act like niggas with kids wouldn't beat up a nigga still? You can still have kids and a family and focus on that, and still have to catch these hands.
So how much are you betting that this 43-year-old Pokemon Go trainer had time to track down a nigga with his location, beat him up, then got arrested for it?
You what if his son helped him do it? Yo,
I don't put nothing past nobody.
yo, Timmy, help me. I was gonna say something, not Timmy, but Timmy, help me.
Wong, help me.
See, I didn't want to.
It's an Asian name.
I know,
man.
that's why I didn't want to.
but it's Japanese. Wong is like Chinese.
Nigga.
Sasuke.
So scared.
Sasuke, help me.
So scared.
Yeah, that works. Hey, I just saved you.
Rock Lee, let's go.
Now we just naming shit.
Madara, let's do this.
Matra. Ryu.
You scared. You're a mesh. Help me.
Hayabusa.
Oh god.
Sakura-chan. Help me.
Sakura-chan.
Sakura-chan. Help me whip this little nigga ass. He's still mine. Tosan. Oni-chan. Nanda. So scared.
So Wonder Woman, right?
Wonder Woman. Hey, let's go, Kikaku. Kikiki, no power, protect my. Let's fighting love.
I got to buy it. Pokemon. Oh, come on, Gamesfield. Yo, when I tell you I want a fucking Okama Gamesfield.
Yeah, we ain't never gonna be shit.
Yeah, we get hate.
So Wonder Woman.
Yeah, what about her?
Wonder Woman 1984 is heading for reshoots.
I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal.
People are worried though.
I'm not, because I swear to God, I think we have this. Don't like every fucking movie goes to reshoots now.
Wait, what was the last movie that did reshoots that was good?
I'm sure Endgame had reshoots. I think every movie does reshoots nowadays.
Did they get reshoots? Oh yeah, they did.
I swear to God, because
Yeah, they was doing reshoots.
a lot of the
They
time,
was doing that shit in like Atlanta, right? Or something like that.
I think so.
I don't know. Sometimes, a lot of the times, it's like, oh, we shot the scene. Oh, we just want the scene from a different angle. So now you gotta come back to redo it so we can get a different angle.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times it's shit like that. Sometimes it's like, oh, this movie's fucked up. But we need to like, and it's hard to tell. You can never really tell which is which.
Yeah.
But every movie nowadays does reshoots. They just shoot the whole thing and it's like, and then it's like written in their contracts or the time is scheduled in like for X amount of time after we finish filming, we're gonna need you available to come back and do reshoots for shit. Because shit is fucked up. And then sometimes it's because the movie's really fucked up, like in like Justice League. And that's why we had the fucking weird face Superman, because he was doing another movie and they wouldn't let him shave. So he had to CGI his mustache off, or it's just like Endgame, or maybe it's just pickups.
A mustache. Oh,
They wouldn't let him shave. They was being petty as fuck. So there's like, oh no, he can't shave for this. We couldn't just fucking glue a mustache on the nigga face. But nah, fucking they didn't want to let him shave, so fucking DC had to fucking CGI the shit off. So it's hard to tell. Like, but for me, I'm not worried yet, because most movies do reshoots. It's just reshoots for the sake of doing reshoots. It happens. Now, you see the movie's fucking horrible. I'm like, oh well, the movie's fucking.
If this is horrible, do they still do Flash?
They never do a Flash thing. That shit had like 4 directors.
Dog, they keep talking about it. They won't let it die, but like they still doing
They ain't
this.
doing that shit. I'll fucking
Is the Justice League a thing still?
No.
sort of, but not really. Listen, I'll believe Flash when I'm in the theater.
We're actually watching
the shit.
Yeah.
It's the same shit with the fucking that gaming movie that's supposed to come out.
Oh, that shit.
I believe that shit when I'm in the theater watching that shit.
When they said that fucking Magic Mike was doing that, I already knew off rip this is never happening. The public will never let it happen. I don't even think. What's that nigga name?
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, Channing Tatum. I was like, yo, he's never gonna do this shit.
Trap karaoke. I don't know his name.
Karaoke.
How the fuck did
Trap karaoke.
Dog, how do you get trap karaoke from Channing Tatum?
I don't know how this brain works. It just do things.
You a sick nigga, man.
I know.
So
it just say things. It's not my fault.
Fuck it, man. So Stan Lee getting a Bronx street named in his honor. Should have happened. I don't think that should have been a contest. So City Council voted Tuesday to co-name.
Yep.
Don't fucking me.
Don't call me.
They codename University Ave between Brant Place and West 176th Street, Stanley Way. Oh, so they're just gonna put his name on top of it?
Yeah, it's like one of the things where they put on top of this shit. You know how to do.
Oh, okay. I thought you was about to be like, oh, this is Stanley Way plus Kirby Way or some shit. Like,
I mean, Jack Kirby deserves a street too. So
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah.
I mean, no, Jack Kirby deserves a street.
Yeah, he does.
Period.
Yeah.
Like period.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Stan.
Where's Stan the man?
Shout out to Staniel.
Oh, Staniel.
According to Comic Book News, Kevin Feige is looking into a Heroes for Hire project which will revive the Netflix series.
Which makes sense, and this is a rumor.
He found a loophole.
Yeah.
So, but he can't use them two though, can he?
What?
He can't use
Michael Coulter.
He gotta wait
and
that
Flower
2
Boy.
years out. That's the thing. You gotta wait the 2 years out.
I mean, it's already been about a year now, close to it,
so
probably,
you
right?
gotta
For
wait
at
another
least
year.
for Luke Cage, actually,
Yeah.
at least for Luke Cage, it's probably been close to a year, right?
Yeah.
It usually comes out in July,
Yeah.
Iron Fist is less than a year.
a little bit.
Yeah, something like
But
that.
it's about that because we just started
this year, right?
Yeah.
Or was it last?
last.
No, that shit got canceled this year.
I think we got the news that got canceled like this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so Iron Fist came out
Because
earlier.
Iron
this year.
Fist came on, they canceled that shit like 2 weeks later.
Even when it comes back, like it's kind of on the run with where these Marvel movies is gonna come out anyway, like 2021 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So most likely we'll have something in production then. It makes sense.
It makes sense because nobody really gave a fuck about Iron Fist.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
we
it just didn't
What
work
if
out right.
But what if he can make you give a fuck about Iron Fist?
Which they could because it's gonna. I think they could, and then I think it's and if this is picking up where they left off.
Do you think that they need to change the actors?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys didn't like Iron Fist.
Yeah. That's the Game of Thrones.
Mike Coulter, he looks the part.
Yeah.
He just doesn't act the part for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad to say, but he's not black enough for the role. It's sad to say.
He's black.
He's black as shit, but
black enough.
He don't embody like.
What's up, nigga?
like he don't embody like the hood crime fighter of the people type of shit to me. He just he just looks the part.
Yeah, he need a couple of motherfuckers in his vocab.
Like motherfuckers, niggas.
He just want Diesel Samuel
what
Jackson.
Up, bro?
He
What
said
up,
nigga
bro?
one time and it was mad awkward.
Yeah,
Mad cringe.
Yeah,
Do it, nigga.
it's
Oh.
you know when it just don't flow when like people are like trying to say the word. You know when like white people try to sound hood and they say duh.
Yeah.
You're like duh brat.
50 Cent. 50 Cent.
Yeah, when they try shit
50
like
Cent?
that, and with
outta
Mike Coulter, kind of seems like it feels like that. He goes all very white energy.
I guess. Nigga, I don't know. I ain't hating.
Oh, so you just not gonna ride with us?
I ain't from the hood, nigga. So I roll with my coach. I feel for that nigga because I ain't hood. I ain't hood either.
I ain't say you had to be hood,
You
but
ain't gotta be hood.
So I can't say hood shit like a nigga.
yeah, but you sound like a nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You do.
Yeah.
Nigga flows off your tongue.
Yeah, see, yeah. You know how to say nigga was like nigga.
Yeah. What's up, nigga?
Yeah, what's going on, nigga?
Yeah, because I say that word too much. I gotta
Exactly.
stop. You right.
I feel like when he say he feel like he gonna get in trouble. like as black as that man is.
His white wife is gonna tell him no.
You think? Never mind.
Yeah, whatever you're gonna say. The answer is yes. She definitely does. when they alone,
Michael.
no, that's not what he's saying. But
Okay.
she definitely does.
nigger cock.
Yep. Give me that nigger cock. No, she definitely does.
Oh god. So yeah, we never. So Falcon and Winter Soldier to focus on the government not accept. What? What did you just get called?
Said Falcon.
Oh. Okay, makes sense. So Falcon and Winter Soldier to focus on the government not accepting Sam as Captain America.
So it's America. So it's a documentary.
Yeah, basically.
We'll never accept a black man in a power position.
Never tell me what to do. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't.
Not my America. Make America great again.
Now, is this a rumor or is this like a fact?
No, it is a fact.
It's a fact.
It's just that people online, like they kind of clickbaited it, trying to make it seem like the actual government. Saying that, but like, nah, don't do that. Man.
No, in the show.
This is what happened in the fucking comic books. Right?
Well, it makes sense. Yeah, you black. You ain't our white man that we gave the steroids to.
But is it the fact that there's just a new cap, or is that it's a new black cap?
Because he's black.
I think it was both.
I'm going because he's black.
Because both.
Because it's 2019 and that race.
Do you think he hands it over to Bucky?
No.
Nah.
You don't think that Comic-Con shit was like a hint or something?
I think Bucky has too much blood on his hands to take that shit right now.
I think that's what they want in a. If you're a soldier, I think that's what they want to lead the country. I mean, if it's the government, it's the army.
Well, the both soldiers.
Yeah, but you know,
they're the both soldiers.
I don't know. Wasn't Bucky working with Russia?
Not on purpose.
Yeah, it was like it was like
not through choice.
Like VHS.
He's thinking of Kremlin.
Yamaha, Tombstone, Volcano, California. And he just went crazy.
Yeah.
Monkey, tiger, dog, and he's fucking reset. He's reset his brain.
He reset. Man, bear, pig. Just fucking go crazy. Oh shit! But
nah, but if they do that, I'm fighting somebody.
What?
why?
If they make Bucky Captain America after, because if that's
Not after this, but I feel like that's going to be the thing of the show where it's like he's facing so much racism and like backlash. Is like, hey, I don't want this shit. I don't need all this shit. I didn't sign up for this.
Well, they can't push it to Bucky because Bucky's the one criminal, and they know all about his past, even though he was.
But it's about the series. I don't think they're gonna keep Bucky as that. It's just like that's for the storyline. But then it's like, you know what?
No.
I can't do. Give my goddamn shield back.
I hope not. Just let him be Captain America and just throw a shield. I just want to know how fucking gonna throw a shield.
Throw like a
Throw a
nigga.
shield?
I don't know how fucking Captain America was throwing the shield, but that nigga had the steroids. I don't know how this nigga without the steroids gonna be throwing the shield, like making it flip and then kicking it and come back and then do wop and catch it and throw it again.
Doing that.
He's somewhere. He has to throw the shield.
He gotta throw it at least once, nigga. Like,
Yeah. That's the sound it make.
Shit, you might have that shit controlled like it's bird. Some shit.
Just attach something to it. Hey, nigga, go here.
Yeah,
Boom, 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 boom. All right, so Spider-Man Far From Home becomes the first Spider-Man movie to cross $1 billion at the box office.
it makes sense.
That's sad.
Why?
You don't think that Spider-Man was ever a big enough property to cross $1 billion?
It didn't.
Do you know how much money $1 billion is, though?
Yeah.
I do, but you know how big of a superhero Spider-Man is?
Plus inflation, plus most of the Spider-Man movies came out before the big superhero craze.
I would put him out there with Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, like the top three.
Yeah, but how many of those made $1 billion?
Oh, yeah, you right.
I think Dark Knight.
Yeah.
And then maybe
Man of Steel? No.
Well,
I don't think
Man of Steel had the
think
potential to.
this
$1
billion dollar thing is new.
It is very new.
It's new and there's inflation.
With ticket sales and the cost of a ticket. You know, one ticket costs $22.
And it used to cost $5, so you're gonna obviously get closer to that number a lot faster.
You okay?
No, I'm not.
See, this is why bootlegging works so good.
Yeah.
I'm not
contributing to the fucking $1 billion.
Nigga, yo, it costs so much money to go to fucking movies nowadays.
Yeah, it does.
It's ridiculous. I'm sneaking shit in. Like when I have to sneak shit in to go to the movies and sit there.
Yeah,
I might as well just bootleg this shit. Yo, Bobby, send me the site. I'm about to go look this shit up. I'll watch this shit 2 weeks from now, and then I'm good.
You can just go by yourself and you got to spend all that extra money.
I could, nigga. If it's by myself, it's still like $15. I don't want to spend that shit.
It's like $9. It depends what time you go.
Nigga, I went one time before like the fucking the price spike, like the matinee shit.
Yeah.
That shit was like still $15. I don't know what time I went. Maybe it was because it was a new movie.
Oh, you probably went to the BTX shit.
I don't know what the fuck happened. Nigga, I didn't want to go to that shit. That's where the fucking movie was being held. I didn't want to go in that shit. Like, oh, you going right over to theater 1. Why?
Why can't I go to theater 3, bitch?
Put that shit in the regular. With the fucking recline seats in the normal surround system. I don't need all that all around. I don't need that shit.
All around. Chill.
Get out my fucking head, bitch.
And the ball drop.
Yeah. Do all this wild shit. Yeah, that shit, yo, when you high, that shit fuck you up.
I wouldn't know because I get my goddamn cookies.
Dog, I don't want to kill you. But I got what?
Listen, I've been trying for a long time. And you think them cookies are gonna do it?
Oh, Marvel. Marvel may have not revealed all of Phase 4.
I believe that.
What the fuck else could there be?
I mean, besides the obvious, well,
could we be getting Inhumans?
No.
No. I think they got.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, that got
Just
signed. The show sidetracked that shit.
That show was garbage.
Yeah. Oh, the show was garbage.
They made a TV show, so I think because they made a TV show, they gotta
distance.
They gotta like. They got a fucking Brett Favre, fucking Tom Brady.
The first 2 episodes was cool, but I feel like did
you keep watching?
No.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, but those are some heroes that you can actually do stuff with. They would be interesting to have in the MCU. They would be interesting to have in a storyline.
It would have been if they didn't get the X-Men back, and that's the only reason why they were trying to push the Inhumans anyways, because they didn't have X-Men, and that there was a good substitute for X-Men. But now they got X-Men back. It's like, niggas can go.
But the whole
back.
thing is that we're gonna put heroes that you don't know into the forefront, so we can have more properties to make more money off of. So I think they're gonna try to put somebody in there. They'll put some type of character in there that you're not used to, that you haven't seen in a while, or he had a trash show and try to throw him at you again. But we're gonna repackage this shit this time.
Yes, I think they will do that, but I also do think they have to, because that show just came out. When the fuck it come out last year? So I do think they gotta give it some time, even though it's one of them things like, did enough people watch it? It was treated as. So I also one of the things is like, not that many people watch it, so maybe they could get away with like doing it, but they're not gonna do it like next year. They're gonna wait like maybe 4 or 5 years before they try to do anything Inhuman, if they even do. By the time we get to that point, it was like X-Men, and then if they're gonna do X-Men, it's the same thing. It's like a family-ish type of unit with super weird superpowers and doing dumb shit, and they're just not on the moon and shit.
Yeah. Could they be adding more, I guess, C-list characters and trying to make them popularized?
They will, but
like Moon Knight or some shit.
I think that kind of stuff is coming, and I like, so Moon Knight, like they do Moon Knight. I think that'd be a TV show version of a movie.
I think you got to test Moon Knight out first as like a series first before you start giving it movies.
Yeah, well, I think that's what they can do that now. Like some of the C-list stuff can be TV shows, because I think it can help make people more interested in the character. Like Daredevil, I think the reason why Daredevil worked so much is because it was a TV show and you got to watch the story grow and see him develop and actually become Daredevil and a lot of y'all, versus just put him in a movie and have Ben Affleck be Daredevil,
right? And
then people not gravitate to it as much. So I think like stuff like Moon Knight could work, and Humans could probably maybe work as a TV show. But also I think now that they have Fantastic Four and X-Men and majority or all those Fox properties, I do think those probably are going to take precedent over some of the other stuff. So I think some of the other stuff might get put in the back burner. I could be wrong, because I'm not Kevin Feige. Whatever the fuck he's doing, I'm putting my money on him. So whatever he decides to do, he gonna do it. But I think their priority, whether they want to say it or not, is getting X-Men and Fantastic Four off the ground. However long that takes.
Okay.
While still doing some of the stuff they already had, because I'm sure they had stuff in the pipeline before the deal was done, because they didn't know the deal was actually gonna go through all the way. So I do think they have some stuff that they'll probably get through first, which is like the Shang-Chi shit and all this other shit, Blade shit, and probably all the stuff that they're probably really planning on working on.
I believe they're gonna get Fantastic Four right though.
I hope.
We can only hope.
Yeah, I just believe in like signs and shit, because it's funny, because this is gonna be the 4th try at the shit in this Fantastic Four. So
4s.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only hope, man.
I mean, it can't be no worse.
Yeah, it can.
No, it can't be. Nah, it can't be worse than that shit from the 90s.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever seen that shit.
Nigga, you underestimating the fuck out of people.
Nah, not with Kevin Feige in the mix.
You right. You don't think he's like, well, not overworked, but do you think he's being pulled in too many directions where it's like, all right, he got to be super creative and try to bring all these properties. You're gonna drop when you're doing that many projects. You're gonna drop the ball on something. Something's gonna fall by the wayside.
It's possible.
I don't want it to be Fantastic Four again.
It's possible,
I don't want it to be a new property.
He's also not like actively making all these movies.
Yeah.
I think it's more like he sits in the room and everybody sits in the room and is like, this is what we want to do.
Yeah.
He's like,
he's a ringleader.
Yeah.
But
he's just a glue.
Yeah.
That connects to tie shoes.
But to that, what we was just talking about with the Game of Thrones dude was like, I've been doing this for so long. Could Kevin Feige get burnt out? I know he's excited on stage, like, oh, we're doing this and that and Blade and da. And I don't think at some point he's gonna be like, Marvel.
How much money did Endgame make?
You're right.
Because he's like a producer. I'm just saying he's a producer on them shit. So
you put Game of Thrones up there too. Like, how much money did Game of Thrones make? How many views do niggas get a week?
Not more than Endgame. I don't think.
That's like the Russo brothers saying they don't want to do nothing but Secret Wars.
Yeah,
it's different. They're directors.
Yeah.
He doesn't direct. He just kind of like... He just tell, hey, you doing this? He's a producer, yeah. They directing. That means they're sitting in there. They're fucking spending 6 months. They're picking locations. They got to do the shots. They got to do the pickups. They got to get the actors. They got to raw the actors together. They got to make sure the shit works out. They got to work with people to make sure the story gets edited right. They got to review the scripts, make sure the scripts work. It's a little bit more work. It's different work being a director versus necessarily what he has to do.
To his point, that's like D&D. Like just giving up on the Game of Thrones shit. Like, fuck, we tired of this. Let's do some Star Wars shit.
Let's do something else.
Do I think he's gonna do it forever? No, I do think at some point he will stop. I just think that the train is going, and I hope it doesn't stop anytime soon. Because I'm scared if he leaves.
But no, he does feel excited and shit like that.
He seems. I think he's still really excited.
You can feel all you want.
But like when he talks, he still seems like he's really.
My nigga, you can do all that shit in front of the cameras all you want. Because when the niggas was doing them shits at the end of the Game of Thrones episodes, they look like excited to be like, oh, y'all, I can't wait till y'all see next season. Ooh. And then next season coming, it was like,
we're gonna be drinking.
We tried. Y'all didn't like it. Oh well.
Yeah. Well, when I get a Kevin Feige interview where he's like, I'm not gonna watch this one. I'm not gonna watch this film that we spent 3 years making. I'm just gonna be at home drinking tequila, and I'm like, oh shit,
I'm gonna be in my bunker drinking tequila.
That's a topic I forgot to put on the fucking that's the topic I forgot to put up there.
What?
They just remind me of Kevin Feige when Mahershala Ali called and they just gave him the part.
Yeah.
Oh, right?
So
he called and they just gave him the part.
So the shit was that after it was like a little bit after he won his award for Green Book, he called Kevin Feige and said, he wanted to be Blade. He was like, yo, when Mahershala calls, you answer. He was like, yo, I want to be Blade. That's it. He was like, all right.
Hi, fam.
You start on Monday, nigga. We going to Comic-Con. You coming? Put this fucking hat on and then dim the lights.
I want that hat, by the way.
That shit, yo.
I want that.
Nigga, that shit gonna be a hot topic in like 2 weeks.
Should probably up there right now.
I know, right?
I want to do it.
Them shit's on Canal Street right now, nigga. Get your fucking Blade hat for $5. Snapback, what you want? Fitted, snapback, dad hat, what you want, nigga? Trucker hat? They got you.
Made by Somalians. Or Nigerians.
They got everything. Let's see. Hulu will offer Disney Plus as an add-on.
I mean, we talked about this before, I think.
No, we was hoping, or it was like a business thing we were kind of throwing out there. I didn't think they was actually do this.
Yeah,
shit.
it was like it gets included if you already have Hulu into the shit, but now as an add-on, where it's like you just might have to pay like an additional like $3 and get this shit. If you already got the shit that you so you don't have any commercials, cool. That's like $11.99 a month. But now for like an extra $3, you just get Disney Plus as an add-on. Yeah, nigga, what?
Game over, nigga.
Yeah,
Netflix out of here, dog.
Not Netflix.
Netflix, yo, it's looking real scary.
It's looking real rough for these niggas.
It's looking real fucking scary. Cause I was watching
like now you think about it.
I was watching a lot, like I've been watching a lot of shit on streaming services and they're coming for that neck. It's weird to like when niggas have been on top for so long and then to see something else come and like take that shot. Like when you have actual like streaming platforms making like original content where they go to locations and making like big explosions and all these special effects and good special effects. I'm like, yo, what happened to the days where it's like, yo, fucking HBO was a juggernaut, fucking all these the Paramounts and the fucking New Lines and like all this shit was like the juggernauts. Now it's like, yo, it's some shit I can find on my phone that's just like the best quality ever. Like it's scary out here.
Yeah, plus like it was last month they had like
a quarterly drop.
Yeah, the first time they had subscribers drop.
They had.
That's for the first time.
Scary. Oh, yo, you got
niggas coming for their neck.
HBO Max. You got Disney Plus. You got fucking
I don't know about
NBC. You don't know what, dog? I'm telling
All
you,
the HBO.
Nah, I feel like
HBO shit.
Game of Thrones, first 7 seasons.
What if they put Spawn on there?
well, Spawn's on HBO now.
That's what I'm
I'm just
saying.
talking about. Everybody don't know that.
And there's a streaming service.
You know why? You know why? Because it's worded different. Because I put Spawn up there and it didn't come up. You got to put Todd McFarlane Spawn, like mad other shit.
I'm just saying it's gonna be a lot of shit on there that you forgot about, my
If
nigga.
they got In Living Color, I'm getting it. If they don't,
Was
fuck
it
it.
HBO? No, that's a Fox
They put
thing.
some real sex, singing Protected Cat Confessions.
I thought HBO was In Living Color.
No, that was on Fox.
That was definitely Fox, though.
It was?
Yeah.
That,
Jennifer Lopez was on Fox
nigga,
Searchlight,
if that
dog.
shit was on fucking HBO, they'd have been mad because
With Married with Children.
would have been wild.
Yeah.
Why do I remember seeing that shit on HBO? I don't know.
But
No, it's definitely Fox.
as an add-on for Hulu, scary world out here, man.
Yeah, it's cold war. Your niggas better bundle up.
Yeah. I guess that's it. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Anything else, Bobble out?
Nope.
All right. So picks. What you got? Hesh Boogie.
Fuck, I don't know. I'm torn. So I've been watching it. So I was. What the fuck was that? I was listening to the Brilliant Idiots podcast last week, and they was talking about Euphoria.
It was on HBO.
Was it
It was?
Wait, was it?
after? Did it air after the fact?
I just want to see that shit on HBO.
Oh,
Well, fuck it.
so they was talking about Euphoria. So I was like, damn, dog. So I decided, I was like, they were talking about it. I was like, I'm going to just check it out because I don't know what the fuck the show is. Let me go check it out.
Euphoria?
So then I started watching it. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how I feel about this. This shit is crazy, dog.
What happened?
It's just
So you can watch Big Mouth fine, but then when it comes to some real life shit that might can happen, you like,
this shit is wild. This mad.
Oh, the shit with his diet?
Yeah, this
Oh,
mad.
the transsexual that was fucking... Okay.
It's mad sex and dicks and
This
drugs
mad
and
penis eye and shit and
Penis eye?
and
Penis eye.
and yeah, it's just that shit's crazy, nigga. So I don't know if I want to make that my pick. I'm gonna just say The Boys on Amazon Prime.
yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna just watch that. That's just pretty good.
I got 2 picks. The Boys is one of them because what happened was, right, 2 niggas suggested that shit in one day.
Yeah.
Totally separate apps. It was like, yo, y'all niggas need to watch The Boys. Hey, yeah, you got a notification. Yo, y'all need to watch The Boys. I was like, what the fuck is The Boys? I was like, yo, if this is some gay shit, I'll be mad as hell.
The Boys.
But then I started watching shit. I was like, oh, it's about superheroes, but it's like superheroes and it's like real life in today superheroes. Like, yo, on screen they this, that, and the third, but in private they some real vile, fucked up niggas.
Dirty niggas.
And the first episode alone.
Oh, when she gets splatted.
Dog, yo, have you watched it?
Nah.
Do not besmirch Billy Joel.
I don't want to spoil it for you, but yo, you have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, you
through.
do.
It is
Like a pimp named Slipback, the whole thing.
It's like if we wrote a superhero movie, like a superhero series. Like it's like, yo, if you was a superhero, what the fuck would you do with your powers? Like in real life right now, and us 3 dirty niggas, pretty sure it'd be like, yo, this shit.
Yeah. Nah, but when Shorty Wop fucking, I was like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, what shit?
I was like, yeah.
Dog.
I was like, damn.
Like, imagine if Ant-Man was in a whorehouse.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that shit.
That shit
had me dying. It's like a dove. I'm about to die. Man, he dove in for real, nigga. Oh, shit.
It's fucking, it's on Amazon Prime. Watch that shit.
Hilarious.
And
I forgot about that part.
also House of X. Nigga.
Oh, the comic book?
Is it good?
Yes.
I meant to check it out. I got you.
Nigga.
They explain Omega.
Make Omegas great again. Them niggas is gods.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yo, they
all right.
make them niggas. And then the Power of X comes out Wednesday, so it should be out today. Yo, go pick that up and read that shit. This shit is good.
Okay, I gotta check it out. I know it's like they got their own island and shit, and
Dog.
they got a whole bunch of shit, and it's like Professor's like, nah, nigga,
This shit
you gonna accept us this time, bitch.
crazy.
Yeah,
I was The Boys and the House of X.
Yeah.
Crazy for 2 separate reasons, but just crazy.
And the boys is crazy though.
Yeah,
he was like, I can't stop. I was like, oh shit.
dog,
I was like, damn.
dog. The first 10 10 minutes.
Wow.
Wild shit. And then
It's gonna get worse.
And then it gets way darker and way worse for no reason.
The fucking plane?
Nigga.
I was like,
not even the plane, nigga, the fucking fake ass Justice League dude, the fucking fake ass Aquaman. Like, yo, if you want to be in the league, you gotta suck this dick.
he fucking Weinstein.
Dog, you have to watch this shit. It's wild.
Nah, he definitely Weinstein some chick.
And she did it.
She did whop him.
She yopped the nigga off.
She hit him with the Hummer.
The Hummer.
She wrecked it. Oh fuck, Bobby, what's your pick, man? Nope, he not getting me.
That House of X wasn't gonna be the one of them. That shit wasn't gonna be one of them. And I was watching Point Blank.
Oh yeah,
it's on Netflix. It got Anthony Mackie and Frank Grillo. They kind of got good chemistry because they was in Civil War.
I was just talking to somebody
Winter
about
Soldier
that shit.
together.
Yeah,
it was kind of it was an interesting ass story. Like Frank Grillo, he stole some files
from the cops or something, right?
Yeah. And it comes they make it like he's the bad guy, then they switch it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody about that shit, and they told me like it was really good.
Yeah, that shit was straight.
Yeah,
and they got good chemistry because the whole Winter Soldier shit when they was fighting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank Grillo is big as fuck. Like,
yeah, it's big.
This nigga's only 5'10". Like 190 pounds. This is fucking ripped.
Oh man,
shit, the nigga.
I remember one time I said, you know what I want to be a Punisher? I said Frank Grillo. Fucking retweeted it.
Or
this is like before old dude was doing it, John Berthano.
Oh, Barenthal.
Yeah, that was before him.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw a nigga in person like last week.
Oh, you did?
Who? Nah, it's just some chick that look like that nigga.
Oh.
I wish I got a picture so I can show y'all niggas. That shit really looked like that. Yeah. And that shit was funny as fuck to me.
I would check the whole job, bro.
Yeah, she did it. It was funny because the whole day I was just kept looking at her like, yo, she looked just like that marathon.
Damn, nigga.
It's the Punisher in this bitch.
That's an ugly bitch, nigga. God damn. Hey, job birthday though.
Yeah, she did it.
Like Shane. Like Shane.
It was her and God, nigga.
Damn. Hit you with the ugly stick. God damn.
Yo, she
like you like you ever like be here and like listen to this shit, be like, I wanna know how this shit gonna be like when we hear it back. And I never know how the fuck this shit's gonna sound before we hear it back.
It's not my fault. What y'all been thought, nigga? Should have punished them niggas. Should have avenged your family's death.
A big chick ever just take your dick?
Yeah.
No, she didn't have a big chick was like, yo, you gonna give me some? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't kill me.
Yeah. I ain't tell the story yet.
Fuck.
There's more?
Nah.
Yo, your life
I told you
is...
I got raped by a chick before. Told you that. You know what's the funny thing? She was like Issa Rae.
I don't know what to do about this.
I do not know how to proceed in an appropriate manner.
She's not a malfunction. Does not compute. Yo. Bitch is out raping.
Danger.
This is why we can't record on Mondays. I think I get delirious.
Yo, real shit. This is the last Monday episode ever.
Right. I swear to God,
if we don't record on Sundays, I guarantee you, we skipping a week. Guarantee you.
Do it Saturday.
Niggas be doing shit.
He
like what?
This nigga was busy Saturday too. It was like, we couldn't do this shit Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Oh.
This nigga want to have a life and shit.
Yo. Yo, G, you ain't gotta explain yourself to these niggas, man. Fuck these niggas.
You know I'm joking. Oh shit.
But
oh fuck, I'm delirious.
Yeah, we done.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we?
We have
to be. Okay,
have to
we
be.
done.
Yeah.
Jean Barenthal. T-Rex and T-Rex, whatever the fuck it was called.
Reuploaded.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fuck.
That's a new Pokemon generation.
The Baranthropus.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm not even drunk. That's the fucked up shit.
Right. That's the good.
I think we just
good
delirious, yo. Niggas came from work and came straight. Oh, let's do a fucking pod. No, let's go the fuck home, man.
Who's ready to do some pod?
Some pod.
So, we done.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Ninja Banish. We out of here.
Oh shit.